What key equipment did you invest in when you first set up your private practice?
Just thinking key equipment, so computers, telephone, yeah, having a printer that does photocopying and scanning, that completely changed my life because up until then what I would do is I would take photocopying out, or I would wait until I was at the clinic to do my photocopying. Now I can do everything at home. Not only that, but I can scan documents and then send them by email, encrypted of course, but that way I don't need to keep so much paper in the office as well. One of the things that I've progressed to is having a landline that is dedicated to running the private practice, but the other thing is my mobile, is to have that. And I have all the people I know are listed on the addresses, and then I know whether it's a business call or not. I don't have my clients on a mobile telephone number.
And how do you find the day-to-day admin? What sorts of tasks take up the most time?
The admin load of having a flourishing private practice came as a big surprise. If I say that I've got patient clinics for 2.5 days a week, I'd have thought, maybe another half day or whatever. But actually the rest of the week is taken up with various types of administration. The first bit will be the incoming call, and getting details and making sure that we're coming to the right arrangement, right through to the various bits of paperwork. The other part of administration was actually if there were any queries about anything that had happened, anything like that. When we were paper-based, those could take ages to fumble through bits of paper, but now we're using practice management software. That's much, much more efficient. But the part of the business that does require administration that I hadn't expected to do so much was marketing, and it's not something that comes naturally to me. So that in a way it has to be administered to make sure that we start something up and we do follow it through and we do find out whether or not it was a useful way to market the business or not.
What sort of software do you use to manage your admin on a day-to-day basis?
Well, what we found was that the paper-based system, while we were actually quite efficient about it, it was quite difficult to access information when we needed to in a hurry. So we've got practice management software, which means that it will search and filter for the information that we're looking for.
And you mentioned your practice management software. What other admin tasks does it carry out for you?
It's all the diary keeping, tracking the invoicing, also at the end when we've finished working with clients, making sure that we've sent out a client satisfaction questionnaire, so we've got some feedback as to whether or not they got the service that they wanted.